These tips are taken from hiring managers who recruit design leaders and other designers in various industries. So I know that this video is going to be really useful for people who want to get hired as a UI UX designer, regardless of industry and company. The first thing that I learned is that hiring managers take about 1 to 2 minutes to look through your entire resume and portfolio. So that's not a lot of time for you to leave a lasting impression. So you really want to stand out in those 1 to 2 minutes that a hiring manager has looking at your portfolio. So because of that, the first tip is that first impressions count. The UI of your portfolio has to stand out. So the UI can be totally up to your personal preference. If you have a really strong personal brand identity, that would be awesome. But otherwise, a simplistic design is often preferred. This means using neutral colors and really legible and readable font. The second tip is to build your case studies as a story. So storytelling is such a powerful tool. If you're able to harness that as a UI UX designer, I think that would make your entire portfolio so much more enjoyable to read and browse through and easy to understand as well. But one thing to take note is that you need to make sure that it's also concise, that you don't deviate too much from the core problem, the core statement, and the entire flow of the case study. Break it up into readable paragraphs and avoid really long chunks of text. The third tip is a really cute one. It's to include your hobbies and interests. I think hiring managers want to know more about you as a person as opposed to just the work that you churn out and that you can do, even though that is, of course, the primary thing you should bring across in your portfolio. But also, it's nice to have an About You section or page that allows the hiring manager to learn more about you as an individual. So you can talk about your interests, your hobbies, what your background is, why you took up UI UX design in the first place, and if you're able to bring all that across in a very fun, interactive way as opposed to just text. For example, if you made a video about yourself, introducing yourself and your interests, that would be very cool and something that stands out. The fourth thing is to include testimonials. These testimonials can be from previous employers or even your clients. If you have freelanced in the past, all of that will be very useful if you're able to compile it and make it really concise in your portfolio as well. I think that really adds a lot of credibility to the work that you can produce. So that's all for the recruiter tips when it comes to your portfolio so that you can get hired by your dream company as a UI UX designer. I'll probably make a future video about what it means to tell a story in your case studies because that's an entire video on its own. But stay tuned to Nomademy. I have a lot more plans on this channel and I'll definitely be sharing more about my own personal experience as well. Wherever you are in your journey, I hope that the resources and the things that we do on Nomademy is very helpful to you. And I guess that is all for this video. See you in the next one.